I remember when I first got onto self-improvement and I was reading constantly. I was reading a book a week. I was looking at posts on Instagram about self-improvement. You know, those like motivational posts that'll come up, bunch of like success posts. I would like go on YouTube and just watch as many videos as I can on it, like binge watching like video after video about after video. This is really how I like jump started my self-improvement journey, is by binge watching videos. But then eventually I got to the point where I started seeing everybody else online telling me that, you know, don't consume content if you're not going to take action, because not taking action makes it pointless. If you're reading and you're not actually taking action, if you're not doing what you just learned in the book, then you're just wasting your time reading. So I'm getting indoctrinated by this thinking, and I start thinking to myself, yo, maybe reading is a waste of time. Why am I reading a book a week if I'm not gonna learn anything? And this like short period where I just stopped consuming altogether. I stopped watching YouTube. I stopped reading books. I deleted all my social media, and I just focused on like taking action. Like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna start my business like this. I'm gonna like make these videos like this. And what do you think happened? Like, people might say, good job for you, you're taking action. That's better than just constantly consuming information. But I think we were wrong on that. I really do think you're actually supposed to consume more content if you want to take action. Imagine yourself as a plant and you're a seed. You're a seed like right now, and I'm feeding you water every day. I'm showing you sunlight every day, and I start getting mad at you because you're not growing. Why aren't you growing, bro? It's been like 3 months and you're still like this little sapling. Like, come on, bro, why aren't you growing? My mom has this ghost pepper plant that she planted hoping to have some ghost peppers. And mind you, she planted this 6 months ago, 7 months ago, back in like March, April time. And we literally forgot about this plant because the plant never grew. So we completely forgot that this plant ever existed. And now all of a sudden we went outside and we see this little ghost pepper coming out of a pot. And it's we've used this pot for a different plant. So we thought it was a weed at first. We thought, why is this plant growing in our pot? But then we take a closer look and we see this is the same ghost pepper plant we planted 7 months ago. It's only just now starting to sprout. This is the exact same thing with all this content that you consume, all this information you're consuming. Let's say you learn how to meditate, but you've never meditated a day in your life. You now have planted a seed in your head of how to meditate. And with every single content you consume about meditation, every single video you watch about meditation, you are watering this plant. You are watering the seed that you have placed in your head so that it can start sprouting and germinating inside of your head. So that eventually, once it's ready, you can sprout and take action. You're literally just like a plant when it comes to like the content you consume and the videos you watch. So you can't be beating yourself up for not taking action, because a lot of people will tell you if you're not taking action, you're wasting your time, and it'll put you into this like self-improvement limbo where it's like, you know, there's something you should be doing but you're not doing it, and it's making you feel awful about yourself, which is completely wrong, because it's not a one-size-shoe-fits-all situation. Like, there are going to be times where you can take action immediately. Like, when I first started going to the gym, I didn't need to like watch workout videos and stuff. I just went to the gym and just started doing a bunch of stuff, a bunch of random machines, just so like at least I'm in the gym, at least I'm doing something. Then I learned on how to like improve my form, how to like actually do like proper workouts, to actually build like a proper workout routine. But there's also times where you need to consume content before you start learning. Like, I had no idea how to start journaling. It sounds obvious enough, like, oh bro, just start writing and like the thoughts will come to you. But I truly didn't know what to write about. So I would go online and I would like look up journal prompts just so I know, like, okay, I should write about this, I should write about that. And eventually I'm at the point where I can journal about whatever I want now. Like, it's really like second nature to me. But that's the thing, like, you're not going to always have the best case scenario. Like, sometimes you might need to consume 10 hours of content just to take like an hour of action, and that's okay, because the more content you consume, you're setting yourself up to take action. Like, there's no such thing as consuming bad content, and this is like content that wastes your time. Like, I would go as far as to say, if you're spending like too much time on TikTok and you replace it with self-improvement, like just go and type the hashtag self-improvement, hashtag self-help in like the TikTok search bar and watch those, like watch somebody talk about how to meditate while like you have like GTA background playing underneath, I would say that's better for you than not taking action at all. Because can it be better? Yes. But that's like, it's still a step in the right direction for you to get off of TikTok. But people want to advocate against it, saying that all content is bad. If you're on TikTok, it's bad. If you're on YouTube, it's bad. Reading a book a week if you're not taking action is bad. It's, bro, just shut up, bro. Growth is exponential. It's not linear. So you don't go up in like a straight line. You like make progress like this, like barely any progress, and then all of a sudden you just shoot up like that. That's how you grow. That's how you take action. You don't immediately take action once you like consume something. As an actionable step, I want you to carve out like 2 hours, a 2 hour block during some time in your week, and just focus on consuming content, like reading books, watching videos on YouTube, scrolling on TikTok. Mind you, it needs to be self-improvement related. Don't just go on TikTok and start watching all these trends, a bunch of nonsense videos, because you're gonna be scrolling on it regardless. So why not replace your scrolling on TikTok with scrolling and looking through like self-improvement, looking through videos that you can learn from on TikTok, rather than actually spending it on time watching some other irrelevant stuff that's not gonna benefit you. Focus on consuming without guilt. Consume as many books as you want, as many videos as you want. It doesn't matter, and you're going to feel really guilty because you've been told by all these other people that consuming content is bad, but you need to be consuming content if you want to grow, because eventually you are going to take action on it. Imagine when you first started on self-improvement, how long did it take you to actually get onto it? How long did it take you to look up workout routines and actually like look at what gyms you can go to, and like all this like preparation before you actually went to the gym? I've only like recently started my business, but it's because I spent like an entire year consuming content on how to start a business, how to run a business. And now I'm at a point where I can take action. I don't need to read anything else unless like I have like a really hyper specific problem that needs to be solved. Then I can go find it. But other than that, I really don't need to. That doesn't mean you're going to stop once you've taken action. I think you really should be consuming as much as possible. Like the greatest like entrepreneurs of our generation, like all the tech billionaires and stuff, they're constantly reading, constantly growing their mind, because they understand that the more content you consume, the more action you can take. So I want you to consume more content. By the way, bro, I've created an online community just for you, where you're able to speak with like-minded individuals, where you're able to hop on coaching calls with me, and you have access to all the exclusive content I'm going to be putting out. Then it's going to be just on those platforms. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, go check out the first link in the description, and I'll see you there.